Very good morning to all of you. Yesterday, I talked to you about the title of the paper. You might have been understood the content of the paper while listening the title. Yesterday I told you that our title, our paper is related with language and its pronunciation. Of course, it is English language and its correct pronunciation. Why this particular topic has been prescribed in our syllabus? This is the question that we have to think over it. From last so many years, or if I am not wrong, you have been learning English language from the first standard onwards. But now, how to pronounce the sound, it is taught in the third year of degree course. Why this particular topic has been prescribed at the third year level? Because the importance of the English pronunciation is very important, especially the students of Asian continent's country are somehow poor as far as the pronunciation is concerned. When we compare the Asian students with the European countries' students, then the difference will be cleared that the Asian students are poor as far as the pronunciation of English language is concerned. And that is why, keeping that particular view in the mind, the topic has been prescribed. Before we move forwards, it is very important to talk about the importance of English language. In this lecture, I would like to shed a light on the importance of English language. One question I would like to ask you. Nowadays, which language is considered as a world language? So many languages are existed in the world, but which language is used throughout in the world? Nowadays it is the world of science and technology. The world has come together. While sitting at Auna Rangnath, we can communicate with the students who is sitting in abroad, in USA, Canada, etc. And it is possible only because of the help of the technology. So it is different thing. But my question is that which language is considered as a world language? Which language is mostly used by the countries? The answer is that English is the only language which is used throughout in the world. When we go in any part, any continent of the world, we will come to know that English is used by the natives of that country. When we go in the east, south, north parts of the world, everywhere English is used. Of course, it is spread by the English people, We know that so many countries were under the rule of British government. The British government had ruled over the many countries. But when they left the country, when they came back to their nation, they left their language in that country. And from that point onwards, the English is used everywhere. First of all, we will discuss English language at the international level, and then we will come to at the national and the domestic level. Then we will come to know the difference. Please close the door. We will come to know the difference. I am telling you that English is the world language. It is the international language. Now, the world has come together. If you want to have a good relationship with other countries, then which language plays the important role as the medium? The language is the medium by which the two countries can come together. And there, the English language is used as the medium to come together. The two countries can come on the one platform. So English language plays a very vital role, and that is why it is known as an international language. We know that every scientific books, every research, I am talking about on the international level, remember. Every important thing is written in English language first of all. Later on they are translated in other languages, there is no doubt. But first of all, they are written in English language. So that is why English language is a very important and it plays a very vital role. You know that, United Nations Organization, the political science students well know it. In so many other languages are permitted to use there. But by the majority members, English is spoken by them. I told you that every scientific, mathematical books or the research is written in English language. When we come on the national language level, it is very important thing that remember, you should keep in your mind. So far you are told or you have learned that Hindi is our national language. You might have been heard it. You might have been read it for so many times that English is a national language in India. When we say that one particular language is a national language, of course it is to be used in every part of the country. My point is that when we go in the northeast part of the country, the fact that I am telling you that Hindi language is not accepted by the northeast people. It is completely denied by them. Hindi language is completely rejected by them. Hindi is not used there. When we go in the south part of the country, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, etc. You might have been gone there to visit especially a religious place, Tirupati, Balaji. A temple is there. You might have been gone there, you might have been experienced it. Hindi is not accepted there, Hindi is not used by the South Indians. Then how can we say that Hindi is our national language? Of course, on the record it is there. Then the question is that when we say that one language is a particular language is a national language, it is to be used by every states, by the every Indians, then which language is used actually by the every states? The answer is, my students, the answer is the English language is the only language which is used throughout in the country. When we go in the northeast part, we will come to know that every citizen of the northeast countries, they speak English language very fluently. When we go in the south part of the country, we will come to know that English language is accepted by them and it is practically used by every citizen. When we go in Kashmir, of course, the domestic language is there. We can't deny. But English language is used. So practically,